We'll keep an eye on the skies as we head through the evening and into the night, especially out west where they have a better chance for a couple of showers and thunderstorms, a few of which could pack an extra punch. Beyond that, a few showers overnight to the east as well. Temperatures, though, mild in the upper 40s to mid 50s. Then we get ready for another warm day tomorrow, 70s to near 80. Another chance for showers and thunderstorms, especially out west. And that trend of increasing opportunities for rain, that's going to continue through the week. We'll talk about that coming up, but until then, First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group, KELOLAND News First at 4.
It's time to show your appreciation for all the work teachers have done to educate our kids.
Plus, a former Dakota News Now reporter accused of using the governor's cell phone number for a prank call has pleaded guilty.
And later, the future of aviation is happening right here in KELOLAND. How Aerostar has become the leader in new technology, straight ahead.
But first, we are following some breaking news in Lincoln County. Authorities are investigating a person's death after their body was found in a white car south of Harrisburg. Investigators are calling it an unattended death.
Deputies say that the car was found in the ditch near 477th Avenue and 275th Street. KELOLAND's Carter Schmidt is at the scene. We will continue to monitor the situation and bring you more information as it's made available.
Well, there's an extra reason to say thank you to the people who teach kids in KELOLAND. It's Teacher Appreciation Week. Oh My Cupcakes and the Sioux Falls Public Schools Education Foundation teamed up to treat educators this week. About 170 teachers were nominated to receive cupcakes on a social media post. 15 throughout the district were randomly selected.
You know, teachers nominating teachers, parents nominating teachers, students nominating their teachers, those comments and that validation probably means more than anything that we will do.
Hear one teacher's reaction to the special delivery coming up on KELOLAND News at 6.
Nurses within the Mayo Clinic Health System are speaking out about their work conditions. Along with feeling undervalued and overworked, they state that all nurses should be retrained. They spoke in support of the Keeping Nurses at the Bedside Act, which is legislation that tackles staffing issues. It would require hospitals to form committees made up of nurses and other hospital staff to create core staffing plans. The committee would oversee how many patients each nurse can safely care for and assign a maximum amount.
I feel undervalued. I many times don't feel respected with our opinions. I don't feel respected for our requests. When we mention that our nurses feel unsafe at times, I feel that it falls on deaf ears. I feel that I could talk till I'm blue in the face, as blue as my uniform, and nobody hears me. And that's not the way it should be. We should be working together.
Emails from the Mayo to the governor's office say that the proposals threaten significant facilities and infrastructure investments that the health system was planning.
A paid family and medical leave bill is another step closer to Minnesota Governor Tim Walz's desk. The Minnesota Senate approved a plan to entitle workers across the state to paid leave when they're sick or caring for relatives who are ill. The legislation would create an insurance-like system to allow workers to collect up to 12 weeks of partial wages when they take medical leave, including pregnancy, and up to 12 weeks to take care of family members, starting in 2025. The bill now goes through a conference committee before heading to the governor's desk. Walz is expected to sign it.
North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum has signed a bill into law to protect tribal cultures by codifying the Federal Indian Child Welfare Act into state law. The act, enacted in 1978, gives preference to Native American families in foster care and adoption proceedings of Native children.
A handful of white families have claimed the law is based on race and is unconstitutional under the Equal Protection Clause. They also said it puts the interests of tribes ahead of children. Lower courts have been split on the case. Supporters of the law include Native American leaders who have long championed it as a way to preserve Native families and culture.
A bill was introduced in South Dakota this session to create a task force to find solutions to the disproportionate number of Native children in the foster care system. However, the proposal failed in the House. Several tribes condemned the inaction of lawmakers to address the welfare of Native American children.
Well, I spent a little time outside this morning.
I did this morning.
It's pretty nice.
A lot of sprinkling out there this morning. Kind of cool.
It's kind of the theme this week, Adam.
Yeah, not just that, but also an increasing opportunity for showers and thunderstorms, the latter of which may pack a little bit of an extra punch at times. So that is going to be something you'll want to keep in mind if you are going to be out and about anytime soon, especially if you're West River this evening. To the east, well, the rest of your day will be largely quiet. Here's a view from our camera at Great Bear. 76 degrees, not much of a breeze to speak of. We do have those blue skies above with a little bit of filtered sunshine, but still nothing that can be considered as really all that bad per se. Meanwhile, across KELOLAND, we are still seeing temperatures that have been on the warmer side of things. That includes Pierre at 79, Phillips 78, along with Winter 76 in Mitchell and Huron. 66 though in Aberdeen, 72 in Sisseton. They've seen a couple of showers up along the North Dakota border that way, but we'll head out west to Rapid City. Beautiful views there from our camera in Pennington County. Very dry air mass though. 79 and a breezy 79 with that south wind at 17 miles per hour. We are going to continue to keep an eye on the skies as we head through the rest of the evening and overnight here in western parts of KELOLAND. There's Falls Park, by the way. It's been a beautiful day to get outside, but this is what I'm talking about for that potential later this evening and into the night. A marginal risk for severe weather in green out to the west. We'll go into a little more detail on that, plus the opportunities for severe weather tomorrow and Thursday, all coming up as we head through the hour.
All right, thanks a lot, Adam. Well, here's some good news. A horse that went missing in Wind Cave National Park last week has been found alive. Finley, the horse, was last seen on May 2nd. He was found today walking along a highway. Staff at the Fall River Veterinary Clinic said that other than dehydration and a slightly scraped up leg, Finley is healthy. The horse has been reunited with its owner, who said that they are overwhelmed with relief that the Finley is safe.
That's not the only positive animal story we have today. During my report last month on the Sioux Falls Area Humane Society's Pause to Celebrate fundraiser, I featured Emmett the dog. The stray was just skin and bones when he came to the shelter. A foster family helped him get healthy. Well, after 87 days, Emmett is finally going home. The Humane Society says Emmett has gone through a lot the last couple of months, and staff are ecstatic to see him find a new home.
So he got adopted then?
He did.
Good.
I'm so happy for Emmett.
Yeah, way to go, Emmett.
Yeah, and a lot of dogs are getting adopted right now. They have a promotion going on, and so there are a lot of forever homes.
I hope they find their
found.
forever home. I hate seeing them behind cages.